Alright, this is my third time recording this because my microphone didn't want to work. Let's hope it actually works this time. Yay. Hello, and welcome back to, well, you know what this channel is. Toy Book Reviews. Today, I'm looking at a book. And more than that, I'm reviewing one. The official Dictionary of Sarcasm, written by some guy, James Napoli? Sure. 365 pages of various alphabetical entries. The subject matters vary widely, from people to places to things. There's a lot of nouns, but there's also verbs and adverbs, and maybe some adjectives. And if you don't know what those are, clearly you have not taken my advice about reading more. And if you're too young to have learned about those, then you shouldn't be on the internet. The entries are sarcastic in nature. Duh. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. And on that note, the entry for genius is 1. Exceptional, often unheard of intellectual ability. Traditionally a grossly overused compliment, since these days it is often applied to Einstein and Quentin Tarantino in the same breath, it is safe to say it has been rendered devoid of any meaning. 2. Use of the term with an arched eyebrow insinuates that the person one is addressing has an IQ somewhere south of the common housefly. Obvious choices for such derision would include Jessica Simpson, Chero, or anyone from the second Bush administration. Now, that should give you a pretty good sense of what you're in for in this book. And if not, feel free to go listen to that again. The book itself is pretty stylized and fortunately does it well. It has a very strong orange aesthetic. Like the color, not the fruit. Though that can be confusing given its other affinity. Circles. Hopefully, you can see what I mean here. Hopefully. I don't know what you're seeing yet. Alongside one of the illustrations that appear here and there. They're nice and enjoyable. It's basically a picture book, so it's something I can actually get my friends to read. Basically, every single entry has either one or multiple jokes about their subject matter. It's not an intensive read, so you can recommend this to your friends too. Importantly, though, is that this book, the entry reading, an object that confers upon its owner a certain air of attractiveness and unbridled sexual dynamism, this entry contractually required by author, is actually funny, and the jokes, entry being an amusing anecdote that is more often than not told by someone who is about as funny as an engine block, actually land. And to keep this brief, for 3 reasons. 1, because you need to actually go read this book. 2, because this is the 3rd time I'm recording it, too bad, deal with it. And 3, because it's a joke book, there's not much I can actually say about it. I give it 7.8 out of 10. It's funny, something all too uncommon nowadays. But this has been A2 Book Reviews. Keep on reading.